single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great.
Hey everybody, this is Brian B here with Double B Marketing, and what I'm going to be going over today is basically how to afford an exotic car even if you are not a millionaire, right? A lot of people have the perception that to afford and drive exotic cars like Lamborghinis, Ferraris, R8s, Porsches, Aston Martins, you have to be a millionaire to do that. And that is just a false concept. And another thing is that you have to lose money to drive these cars. And my thing to tell you is that is not true. That's a misconception. And you just need to know exactly what you need to do. So what I'm going to do is give you a couple of hacks here on exactly how to, be able to drive these cars. And a lot of times with no money down. So first thing you want to be able to do, as you can see here, is you need to be able to find the value of the car wholesale. So believe me, if the dealer is selling to you for $300,000, they're not paying that. And I guess a thing that I should put here first is that you need to basically buy the car used, right? And the reason why you want to buy the car used is that these exotic cars, they depreciate, right? But like other cars, they don't depreciate all the way down to zero. So let's say the car costs $100,000, it'll depreciate 60, 50, even 40%. Once it gets to that depreciation level, right, that's where it's at. So if it depreciated, let's say 60%, right, it's going to be $40,000, and that car is going to stay at $40,000. It's not going to really drop below that. Whereas if you do a non-exotic car, let's say like a Dodge Avenger or something like that, it's basically going to go down to zero, right? It'll be, you pay $20,000, in a couple years, it's going to be down to like 5 and then down to 2, right? And then eventually it's not going to be worth anything. So that's the difference. So you need to know that that depreciation schedule on the car. Then you need to see what the car is doing wholesale, right? Once you find out what the car is doing wholesale, then you know what the dealers are paying, right? And how do you do that? You can simply call up an auction, right? And ask them what's the average that this particular model, year, trim of that car that you're trying to get, when did it sell, right? Then the next thing you want to do is know how to find the car. How do you research this, right? And you can do this by going to places like autotrader.com. You can go to ebaymotors.com. You can go to cars.com. You can go to cargurus.com, right? And search for the car that you're looking for. And now, because you know the price that you're trying to pay, go and find someone who's selling that car for around the price that you're looking for, right? And then you can go ahead and find a deal on that car. The next thing that you want to do, and I'm gonna add this in here, is that know when the dealer purchased the car. Why? Because this is going to give you negotiation power, right? If you know when the dealer actually purchased the car, right? For example, if the dealer got the car in, let's say, December 1st, right? And it's already February or March 1st, they've had that car for a while and they know they need to get it off their books. So you're going to be able to negotiate them. And that goes into where I'm saying how to negotiate, right? And that's finding how long the dealer has had the car, right? You want to get a pre-purchase inspection. That's what a PPI is. So you want to get this done before you pay for the car. but you need to agree on a price before you get the PPI. And I go into more details about this in another video, and you can find that by clicking the link somewhere on this page or in the description and look up PPIs. And then understanding what the price is, understanding your numbers, right? Understanding that price is more important than the payments. You want to get the lowest price that you can get, right? It's not about getting low, it's about getting the lowest price, right? And you don't want to get upsold on things like gap insurance or other extension contracts, right? You don't need that stuff. It doesn't pay a lot. You can get it cheaper than the dealer. And then lastly, right, you need to list the car right away, right? If you're trying to sell it, right? So know what you're doing, how long you're going to drive it, when you're going to sell it, and stuff like that. But you don't want to wait till you're ready to get rid of it to list it to sell, right? So sell it right away on sites like maybe autotradercars.com, Car Guru, or even Craigslist. So that's pretty much all the information and the tips that I have for you. Click the link below, get some more information, see the other tips and tricks that we have for you, and look forward to talking to you in the next video. Talk to you later.